Akali Dal, you have to say, despite anti-incumbency, is also sounding pretty confident. It has been very vocal also in its attack on the Aam Aadmi Party, particularly on the issue of NRIs who've been coming in large numbers and campaigning for them. I spoke earlier to Harsimrat Kaur Badal on the issue of why NRIs has become such a sensitive matter, as well as, of course, the issue of dynasty politics. It's interesting what she's had to say. Harsimrat ji, this campaign, though, has become very, very ugly, very fast. And in your latest attack, you've demanded that NRIs who have come to campaign for AAP should be sent back by the Election Commission. What exactly is the specific allegation you have?
First of all, there are two things, Nidhi. There are plane loads of NRIs who have been sponsored by Aam Aadmi to come here and to buy votes and to create a law and order situation. Because it's a well-known fact that Mr. Kejriwal has been going abroad and hobnobbing with all radical forces. He has come back over here and hobnobbed with those radical second-rate jathedars who have been put up by Congress and by Aam Aadmi, who are known criminals, who have got all kinds of heinous crime, plenty of cases against them. Kejriwal has been having breakfast and lunch with them. Recently, he went and he had a very warm, cozy party with the Akhand Kirtaniya Jatha, which is a front for Babbar Khalsa. And his setting with them is that you come to Punjab, I will hand over the SGPC to you. You come and you campaign for us. So now, on one side, he is being funded by these radical people who are in return funded by ISI across the border.
But what is the evidence?
These are the kind of forces who come to destabilize the peace of Punjab.
But what is the evidence? What is the evidence that you have of all these allegations that you're making about heinous crimes and this collaboration with radical forces? Where is the proof of that?
No, Nidhi, please go look at the 5 jathedars who have been declared jathedars of the parallel Akal Takht and go into their cases. The main jathedar who's the head is behind bars, Mr. Hawara, for having done Byan Singh's assassination. The others, all you go into their records, they've got like 20 cases against them. So I'm not saying that, that's their criminal background. You're most welcome to get out this Ajnala, the fellow whose brother threw a shoe at the Honorable CM. He's the brother of one of those radical jathedars who's got all kinds of cases against him, and their entire family is hardcore Aam Aadmi Party workers. Now those people are hobnobbing, and despite the desecrations, how did they start in Punjab after Aam Aadmi came into Punjab? Badal Sahab has been CM 5 times. He's been CM since 2007 to 2014, 8 years. Never in that history of Punjab or in the tenure of Mr. Badal has there been a
that doesn't mean that all NRIs are bad.
Can even think of doing these things.
But that doesn't mean that all NRIs are bad. They've campaigned for other parties as well, for the BJP, for other parties too.
No, let me complete. No, I'm not talking about all NRIs. Let me finish the desecration, because that's the most important issue. That's where the whole root arises from. It's this Aam Aadmi Party who first prints the picture of a jhadu on the Golden Temple, which is there to incite the religious sentiments. If someone does that of any religion or any guru, what did you expect them to do? It's this Kejriwal who sent bulldozers in Sisganj Sahib to demolish the Holy Pyao, and it is this Mr. Kejriwal's Naresh Yadav MLA who paid crores to the guy who did the desecration of the Quran Sharif. Now, if they can do of the Quran Sharif to create a law and order situation in Punjab, then why can they not do it of the Guru Granth Sahib? So as far as I am concerned, these two parties, Congress is history. You know, I don't need to tell you about the 84 genocide and about the attacks on Golden Temple, and this is what Kejriwal is doing. Now, if the people abroad, the radical forces abroad who want to destabilize Punjab, whose one-point agenda is to have a Khalistan, and their only enemies are the Badals, who have fought this throughout, have suddenly found an ally in Kejriwal. And as far as Captain Amrinder Singh is concerned, it's a well-known fact. When he went to, as Chief Minister, when he went to Canada, he went onto a Khalistani stage with Khalistan Zindabad written in bold letters behind him.
Well, look, these are charges. These are charges that the other side completely denies. These are allegations.
The Khalistani stages.
These are allegations.
Hobnobbing with all these radical forces who want to destabilize The peace of
Again,
Punjab.
I ask, where's the proof? And again, this is something that both the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party have very strongly denied. But would you concede that this has actually become a tough contest, particularly with this three-cornered contest, the fact that AAP is now in the fray, and that it's become more challenging, this election?
See, no election is easy, and it's not the first time it's a three-cornered fight. These are things Congress comes up. If you remember 2012, when we were written off that Akalis are going to be washed out badly, even that time Congress had come up with this new thing where they had taken a family member, fed him a few rupees, and put up a new party called PPP by Mr. Manpreet Badal. We used to say then also, it's a Congress B team, he's been sponsored by the Congress. It's all proved true. He's sitting in Amrinder Singh's lap and in the Congress party who had sponsored him. Now even here, as far as I'm concerned, Kejriwal is also sponsored by Congress party. You know yourself, why was he produced in Delhi? Who said he never wanted to get into politics? He was coming into politics only to send Sheila Dikshit to jail. And right after elections, he didn't align, after swearing on his children's head he would not align with anyone. He didn't align with the largest party, which was BJP, but went on to form the government with the Congress in Delhi. And Sheila Dikshit had never gone behind bars. And here in Punjab, they have a common enemy. They're only together fighting, because all you hear them both talking about is who's fighting against the CM, who's fighting against Sukhbir, who's fighting against Majithia. Do you ever hear them say who's fighting against Amrinder Singh?
Let me
or
now
against
ask you,
Bhattal or anybody else?
Let me now ask you about another interesting aspect of these elections. And you know, your ally, the BJP, keeps talking about dynastic politics, and here they are at the same time in alliance with you. What do you feel about that? Do you think they need to get over the dynasty fixation? I mean, let's face it, you're part of a dynasty too.
Nidhi, dynasty, everybody which goes to the electorate, to the people, it's the will of the people. They've got dozens of people to choose from. I mean, today for these 117 seats, I think there are 3,000 people in the fray. The people of Punjab decide who they want. If a family member comes with a track record of having delivered on his promises, of having worked hard, it's the choice of the people. Why hold the dynasty to fault? I mean, I could have got a ticket. Yes, I had the benefit of getting it. Maybe you can say dynastic, I got it once. But they do not have to make me win the second time unless I perform. And same applies to every other candidate.
So is this one point on which you actually disagree with your alliance partner, the BJP, on this issue of dynasty politics?
Of course, I mean, BJP, they are welcome to follow their own policies. You cannot say that the member of parliaments who are sitting over there, there are many of them which come from political families. I don't need to count them out for you. So that's their policy. Our policy is everybody is equal. Everybody should get an equal opportunity. And everyone goes to the people equally. It's for the people to decide. If they don't like dynastic politics, they will end it tomorrow.
All right. Well, Harsimrat Kaur Badal, good luck to you as well as you hit the last lap of this campaign in Punjab. Thanks very much for joining us on the program today.
Thank you.